How does childhood play a role in adulthood? And is there an upper limit to changing your programming?
I mean, this is a classic, one of those debates of nature versus nurture, and many such frameworks that one applies to say that what are the correlation of success. One has also observed that trauma early on plays a big role on becoming, like almost all successful people are extreme OCDs, right? What makes people OCD? I wouldn't say that, oh, please give your kids trauma so that they can become OCD and therefore they'll be successful. That's the worst advice you can give to people. But there seems to be some pattern that is observed in all people who have some version of success, or type A personalities who want to do things and achieve things and want to be out there. And that may be correlated to some conditioning that you may or may not necessarily want. I remember one very accomplished person, investor, had told a very interesting line to me, saying that I can give my kids everything except the struggle I went through. Because the whole purpose of wealth will be to remove struggle from the offspring's life, which was the key ingredient of your success. And therefore, like, success in multi-generations is harder to observe beyond second, third generation, because the thing that you take away is struggle. So I think shaping requires experiences.
Yeah.
And I think substance is built when people are consistently risking their wealth, their reputation, their health. Only when you can risk it, you can build substance. Imagine you're a child of a wealthy individual. What risk will build substance? You can't lose wealth. Like, what will you do? And I think some lessons are in kingdoms that lasted for 500, 600 years. Like, how did they manage to protect the empire for, and very interesting lessons, right? For example, in some of them, they force the children at puberty to go to war and actually caused trauma for them. And that's how they became good kings, right? And it seems very, very scary way to kind of build substance, but it seems to be true. Many business families have done this thing of like telling the kid to move away from the family business and move them away from wealth, and they suddenly have built their own substance by just as a strong point to prove to their parents that I showed it still. So the thing is that, but these seem like evil ways to cause these things, but there's a pattern on how people have created multi-generational success.